What up, y'all? This is Anton with Simply Marvelous on a channel where there's 8 days in a week because we got a Monday through Sunday. And then, of course, we have Taylor Day. What's going on?
I'm slowly dying, but I'm getting better. I have a sinus infection, and no, it's not COVID. It's a sinus infection. But yeah, those still exist, and we're about to change seasons, so it's happening, people. But I'm good, recovering from that. But I know I am the reason why we're tardy to the party for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm glad I don't have a sinus infection. You know what? I know so many people who just have allergies in general, and I've never had, a lick of that. So I'm appreciative of that because I see the suffering in people's faces, especially during season changes.
For real. Your mom always had a dog in the house. Y'all had Roxy, so
I was
the rest of us.
But I always heard my mama in the
She's so good. She was over here doing that the other day.
Yeah, I always heard that. Like, man. Oh, man, right, look at you right there.
I know. I can't. I got too hyped.
But anyways, y'all already know why we are here. Everybody's heard about it. Everybody knew it was coming soon.
It even got leaked.
Yep, all the leaks and all that stuff. Yesterday morning, a couple days ago, I heard about CinemaCon. And Sony had a big presentation there, and they kept talking about the No Way Home Spider-Man trailer being there. So yesterday, that's why I called you yesterday. Like, yo,
yeah,
this is probably gonna happen tonight or tomorrow morning. I was hoping it was yesterday night, and obviously we didn't get to it. But regardless, no thing. But I'm ready to get into it. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Go. We'll talk about all the drama afterwards.
Okay.
And there is drama. But yeah, we gotta watch the trailer.
Okay. Well, tell them where they can find us real quick then. And then we can
y'all see the ticker tape. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Lord God. It's a sinus infection. And TikTok at simply_marvelous. That's just marvelous. And us, and maybe a sinus infection. But give us a like, share, and a follow. And when we have brand new content coming straight to you. I was also tardy to the Eternals, to releasing our Eternals video that we did like last week, but I dropped that today. So y'all go take a look at that.
Did you drop it? I didn't even know.
I did. I dropped it.
Well, shout out to you. Today. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on all my work. I'm trying to catch up on all my work today. So yeah.
Well, let's get into this trailer then, and then we'll talk about it.
Let's go.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Let's go.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact
You can't grab his face like
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Oh, they didn't got him locked up.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Pressure is off.
Now that everybody knows you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you.
Oh.
How do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody.
Worldwide hunt for this man now.
This isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
Doctor Strange.
What?
So, Peter,
Mr. Cumberbatch
to what do I owe
himself.
the pleasure?
I'm sorry
dang.
to bother you, sir.
Please, we're safe to have the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay.
They have him in an awful wig.
Feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait,
Oh,
everyone?
it's his fault.
Can't some people
That's
still know?
God
That's
awful.
not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best
to
friend.
hit the whole
My
world
animation
with
really
Men in
stop
Black.
talking.
whole world with the Men in Black. What?
What just happened?
Lord.
With the stability of space-time. Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Uh-oh, Goblin.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Uh-oh. Doc Ock.
Hello, Peter.
That de-aging technology, boy.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
So,
That was wild. Okay. Several mini things. 1 second. Okay.
let it go like Anna and Elsa.
I know. Edit that out. So, a couple things. So, this feels completely out of character that Doctor Strange would go out of his way to do this.
Kind of does.
At least what we've known from the MCU. I'm not even going to talk about comics. I think I did see someone, I didn't know what it meant, but now I do. I saw someone on Twitter make a joke saying like, you talking about the same man that was texting and driving at the same time, as far as like risking lives or whatever. But yeah, this, especially after dealing with Infinity War and Endgame, this feels very risky for him to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Doctor Strange.
And his wig was awful.
I ain't gonna comment on his wig, but
it was
he looked
awful.
like Mr. Fantastic in this.
He literally looked like Count Chocula. Like, what was that?
Ah, that's funny. so damn, Count Chocula.
Count Chocula.
That's funny. So this movie is based on Spider-Man trying to erase the world's minds of everybody knowing that he's Spider-Man.
Right.
And it basically becomes Doctor Strange's fault that the multiverse goes crazy. I wonder how this works, because see, is it in conjunction with the multiverse already being splintered?
Thank you.
As
that was
in
my
Loki's doing
question.
Loki and Mr. He Who Remains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Doctor Strange trying to cast a spell that would normally work in the normal prime MCU timeline without the splintering of these branch timelines. So maybe that's the reason, or that man Rusty. You see all the snow in his house. Something going on with him.
Something's happening. What is it? Okay, so here's our next thing. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okay,
good.
So here's our next thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it is a part of Loki's multiverse happening, that means that he would have to address the events that happened with WandaVision, because we know that all happened at the same time, and we know now that he was trying to get a hold of her. That they cut out those scenes of him trying to get a hold of her, but that's not supposed to take place until Doctor Strange 2. So does this mean that these events happen leading up to Loki and WandaVision? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
What timeline are we actually dealing with here?
That is I don't know. I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna speculate on that, because that's a lot. Okay.
That's a lot, right? That's a lot.
So,
and again, why did that wig look so terrible? Did he shave his head? Did he not I mean, that has to mean something, right?
Yeah,
or am I looking?
Oil. It's the motor oil.
Motor oil.
He stopped using Pennzoil and went to he got the Walmart brand.
He straight up got that jam and shine, that black jam and shine, and was just
comb it in, trying to get your LaFons on.
I know.
You know
I know.
what I mean?
Look at that. I'm messing my own hair up.
So I mean, but with that theory, so there was a point in Loki, talking to He Who Remains.
Mm-hmm.
That moment where he was like, oh, there it went. Do you think that was Doctor
Yes.
Strange doing the whoop de whoop with his? You know what I mean?
So a lot of people online have said that Wanda coming into her fullness as the Scarlet Witch was lined up, like the episodes lined up
Yeah,
perfectly
I've heard
to
about that.
him, like being like, oh, like, So
Yeah.
again, that comes back to like, where does Spider-Man No Way Home fall into the timeline of that?
Mhm.
Because again, can all that happen at the same time? Can it not?
It's hard to. It's really
I
hard
don't
to.
know.
The way Loki went through it, it seems like he's the one that actually made the branch timeline. So,
Yeah.
as far as what we know, we kind of got to stick with the logic. Like Loki did it first, and
Yeah.
then everything else kind of evolved
Happened around
around
the
that.
same
Yeah,
time.
right around the same time or a little bit
It
afterwards.
was like okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So many questions. Also, number 2, you already mentioned it before. Why in the world was the inner sanctum covered in snow? And we know Wong is probably headed to Shang-Chi, but like, why was it covered in snow? What is going on?
Man, who knows, man? Doctor Strange is in fact strange. So I'm
He's
not
never
sure.
been.
He even had a coat on. I'm sure you can make a
Yeah.
magical spell to be not cold. So he threw the coat on, and it was matching though. I had to give him respect for that because it was matching though.
It was.
Yeah. And the
He
cape
is.
would have kept him warm, anyways.
He has
So,
stayed bougie. That's one thing about Doctor Strange.
that's
He was
for sure.
bougie before. Became Master Supreme or whatever.
Yeah.
He's bougie even now.
Of course.
Looking
He is the
clean.
living embodiment of the pinky out. He is the living embodiment of this right here. But dope trailer, it's dope. A lot of questions still. We still didn't get any Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire action. We did get Doc Ock showing up. We did get a weapon from Mr. Goblin himself. So there's a lot still to be answered, which is super early. It doesn't come out till December. So.
This is just the first teaser. This wasn't. We can't even say this was a full trailer, can we? Or what can we? Or is it a teaser?
It was a nice trailer though. It was like 2-3 minutes long. So
okay, you're right.
It was it was enough to wet your whistle. That's what it was. So
yeah, we still have at least like 1 or 2 more trailers before it comes out in December. So much is more to be revealed. Now to the tea. Okay, so talking about this trailer, originally I heard that a rumor that it wasn't going to be released until before Eternals. Maybe that's when we'll get the next one.
Yeah.
Then it leaked, which no other Marvel movie has leaked as much as every Sony property along with Marvel. Like there's always stuff leaking. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like it has to be Sony because why else?
I don't know.
Marvel knows how to keep their mouth shut and their legs closed. Yet Sony keeps coming over here acting like they don't have any home training. Like, what is going on?
I don't know. So I listened to one of my guys, his name John Campia. He's one of my favorite listens. He's in the industry as far as, all the connections and all this. So he explained it yesterday that, when he gets like trailers sent to him, his name is actually baked into the trailer that they personally send to him.
Yeah, they watermark it.
Yeah, watermark those. And the one that got leaked out was actually watermarked, and it was from one of the employees from an effects studio. So
somebody's getting fired.
Oh, yeah, more than a Stern talking to. I can tell you that right now. So I think that's where the leak came from. But as far as the Sony thing, I mean, they're just not Disney. The ship is not as tight. I can tell you that right now. Because if it was, they would still be in a better position than they are now. Because the Spider-Man is all they really have. Spider-Man and Venom is the only thing Sony really has that's like, okay, we're gonna get some bread off this.
Right.
Everything else is maybe,
yeah,
but
maybe.
they have, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's a ton that we'll probably find out in the coming future if the next one gets leaked or somebody's gonna get fired.
Somebody's getting fired.
Fired. There's one thing I want to say though.
Yes.
One thing I want to say, and this is
I
to
wanna
the
hear it.
Marvel fans.
Mhm.
It's one thing that annoys me. I understand. This is a principle that I don't know about everywhere else beyond America, but the customer is always right. I hate that principle, and I hate that we use it a lot. You know,
It's very American.
This trailer came out because of us. The voices. As soon as we get used to like timelines. Okay, a trailer should be out here about now because it's coming out at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Then our voices get too loud and put pressure on people. Like, come on, man. At least with Marvel. Why do you guys do that? I know you're hype. I know we're hype. Don't trust me. I'm in the boat with you now. I'm hyped too, but it's not. I'm not trying to put the pressure on them to put out some shit that's, man, you got me cussing up in here now.
Your grandma and your auntie.
Yeah, I ain't cutting it out either.
I'm about to hear about that later now.
Yeah, putting the pressure on people to put out stuff sooner than it needs to be put out.
Yeah,
like, it's actually people who has to work on this stuff. And it might have been loaded up in the chamber already for them to put it out. I don't know, but I just don't like, the fans thinking their voices. It is very important, but overly important. Like, you don't run anything. You're going to go watch it regardless. Trust me. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it just get on my nerves sometimes.
I think that's like some of the founding articles of stan culture is to keep your foot on the creators' necks and just to hound them. For example, Rihanna, we're still hounding her for the album. She gonna release the album?
Yeah.
Silk Sonic. They gonna release the album or what?
Right.
It's just what the stan culture does, and it is very toxic. And I don't know. It's very American, but I can't say that it's only American because you think about other stan cultures and stuff too. But I will say about release dates, another thing people are like pointing a lot of fingers towards is that back in WandaVision, again, when Vision was like, oh, what day is it, honey? And they looked at the calendar, and it was supposed to be their anniversary date, and there was a heart on the date.
On it, yeah.
It was August 24th, I think, or 23rd. It was August 23rd. And people are like, oh, snap. Did they tell us all the way back then that the trailer was going to drop on that date now, or is it just a coincidence? So I don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
The key lesson here is let Marvel do what they do. Y'all been around since day one. You know the track record. You know you have all the trust in the world. More than any studio ever created. You have more trust in Marvel and in Disney than anybody. True. So chill the heck out. That's all it is. Chill out.
Won't.
And we got 3,000 different properties coming out this year. It's not like we're getting 3 movies a year anymore. We're getting 5 movies, 27 shows. It's like, come on, man.
It's true.
We got enough. Okay.
But it's just like
it's the internet culture.
It's internet culture. And also, like, people are never satisfied with anything. They just consume. And they're like, I want more. And it's like, dang, you didn't just eat. Aren't you full? And it's like, no, I want more. Because there's no being, there's no, like, being satisfied. Like, there's something else I was going to say, too. I can't remember. It is. It's very gluttonous.
Is that a real word? Gluttonous?
Yeah.
Okay. My vocab is up there sometimes.
You got it.
I mean, can't spell it, but I know it.
Yeah. It's very gluttonous.
It is.
But that, especially, I think also with how we just binge everything now. It's like, no, I want it right now. And also, like, there's no such thing as delayed gratification anymore. It's like, no, I want it right now.
Yeah. But even that, you guys see that Marvel has the formula correctly.
They do.
Because, we get it once a week. As far as the TV shows, once a week.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you enough time to theorize, to break down, to actually enjoy the episode.
To drum up word about it so
Right.
more people watch.
Right. Instead of like Marvel, Netflix and all these other places, they drop 13 episodes at once. You don't get to savor no episodes at all. You just watch it straight through. And then you're mad at the end when it's over. Like, dang, I wish I would have just, space it out a little more to enjoy it.
And in 2 weeks, you've completely forgotten all about it.
Got all about it. I love Daredevil. I love Punisher, but I can't tell you much about each episode. I can just tell you that it was fire. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you intricate details of all the episodes. But you go back to WandaVision and, Falcon and Winter Soldier, we can get a little more nuance with the episodes. So anyways, we went long-winded with it, but just had to
listen. There's a lot to talk about. There's even more for us to actually cover and talk about just happening in the Marvel world in general. We said we were going to chop it up. We haven't chopped it up.
We haven't. And I want to use this show. If people actually make it this far into the episode, I think Friday is the time we go live.
All right, sounds good to me.
Much, I want people to join us in this conversation. So
yeah,
but we'll put out some promo blasts and stuff like that. So.
Definitely.
Anyways, anything else?
Officially, Zendaya and Tom Holland are dating.
In real life?
No, in real life, I don't know if you care or not, but it was rumored years ago, and then there was rumors that they were dating, and they broke up. But no, they are out here in these streets dating. I don't know if it's just for the movie or if they're being serious. I think they're being serious, and I'm like, all right, I see y'all.
I mean, shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Young, rich, and can have anybody they want, really, pretty much. So
yeah.
Young and in love. Yeah, I don't care, but shout out
Young
to
and
them.
beautiful. You said you kept it real. You said, yeah, I don't care. But I do. So
funny. My wife was Kylie looking at me yesterday. We're watching this show called Kung Fu.
It's in my queue.
Yeah, I started watching it yesterday. It's getting me amped up for Shang-Chi. Yes, and it's actually a deeper show than I expected to. Have you watched Equalizer?
No, but I know it's a great show. Shout out to Queen Latifah and Equalizer on CBS. My friend helped to produce that. So
it's similar to that. It's as far as somebody helping out less fortunate folks and doing but it has deeper stuff in that. A lot of ancient Chinese relics and stuff like that. History is in there, so I'm like, okay, this is much deeper, but then always a love story within it. And soon she got wind of one piece of love story, she looked at me like, I'm like, I know every show has to have one. It gets on my
yes
nerves
they do.
It gets on
even
my
if
nerves
it's
so
self-love.
Yeah, I mean we ain't gonna start with you right now. We need to throw up
I don't actually have the water today.
I know, right?
I just got a tissue. That's it.
It just bothers me. Every show, no matter what the show is, no matter what kind of show it is, it has to have some sort of romantic relationship. Like, nah, that's not how life works.
Because what sells? They say sex, something, and money.
Yeah, that's what they say. Sex, drugs,
and
money.
So
it don't have to though. It just don't have to. Now I'll take that back. Let it grow though. Let the show grow. It don't have to be in the first episode. You don't have to plant the seed in the first episode. It could be something that actually comes organically later. Like, oh, she bumped into a such and such, boom, boom, boom. You ain't got to plant it in the first episode. Come on, man.
They think that's how you draw in women.
It is.
That's sexist.
No, it's not. No, it's not
sexist.
No, women are more romantic, just naturally romantic. That's just
I like it. Yeah, I like it, but and you like action, so it is what it is.
So if it's an action show, let it be that. It don't have to be a love story. And
But that's what I'm saying. They were trying to draw in men and women. So you got the action, throw in a little love, and then you can have a whole family sit down and watch
I get it, but it's a female-led show, so you shouldn't have to throw in the love story part because it is already bringing in women.
I mean,
you would think at least. But
you would think. I don't know. These things are complicated.
We should debate this on a whole nother show. Great, but all right. I guess that's.
We're not even talking about Spider-Man anymore.
I know we're not. Shout out to Spider-Man. Shout out to Tom Holland. Tom Holland, Zendaya. Shout out to them.
Actually, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name right. She did a video on how to pronounce her name correctly, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong.
It is Zendaya, right?
It's either Zendaya or Zendaya. I can't remember.
We're gonna get it right next video.
I'm sorry, girl.
We're gonna get it right. We got love for you. You've been killing these roles.
She's been killing it. Emmy winning actress now.
Yep. And she like a fashion model too. Something like that. They always
she does everything.
They always got her on the cover somewhere.
She's a Renaissance woman who continues to slay anything and everything she does.
And she from the hood. I rock.
And she from Oakland. I
rock.
I bought some beads from her mama once.
Seriously?
Yeah, her mom would sell beads, like bracelets, on Etsy. I don't know if she still has her shop up, but I had her make me some. I was like, send me some beads.
That's dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got to show me those. See what she's working with.
I gotta find them. They're somewhere.
She ain't got them in boxes somewhere.
I do.
It's all good. All right. Well, shoot. Let's get off here now.
Okay.
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is popping. Everybody's talking about it. Movie comes out December what? Is it December 7th or 17th?
Christmas. That's all I know.
Around Christmas.
Christmas. Mark your calendars.
Right on time. Coming off the Eternals high.
Mm-hmm.
Right on time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what it is. I am Anton with Simply Marvelous on a show where there's 7 days in a week. Nah, there's 8 because we got Monday through Sunday. And then we have Taylor Day. You already know. I'll let y'all on the next video.